G'day folks. It's been one of those busy but easy Mondays. Had a bit of crazy weather today. I just got done tidying up all the loose tarps and other bits and pieces that got blown around the backyard. It was all perfectly fine in the morning and just went nuts. So yeah, it was kind of like being in a blast freezer at about, I don't know, 11:30 today. Not fun. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well and not getting blown away, frozen, burnt or run over. The fundraiser with the Geek Group and Doogie Rick went perfectly well, and that's all sorted, so he should be able to, when he can get a mate to drive for him, he should be able to head over to Grand Rapids, Michigan and take the role as Director of Vehicular Sciences. Anything electric vehicle, petrol vehicle, that sort of stuff, pretty cool. I've got to go over there and visit one day for sure. So yeah, the Geek Group is well worth taking a look at. It's like hobby shop times 1,000. Various donations of stuff from Haas machine centres to a news van, various AV equipment like professional AV equipment, computer equipment, 3D printing, aka rapid prototyping, full woodworking shop, full electronics lab, laser lab, robot lab, you name it. It's not open to the public just yet, but it's still coming along quite nicely, and they do need support with it. I've seen what they're up to and it's looking pretty good. It's just chewing up a lot of money, so yeah, once everything's up and established, that's when you can really reap the rewards. So I really hope it does work out well for them. I'm not going to be building a chapter or anything like that myself, at least not for a good few years, but eventually I do want to build or at least operate my own hobby shop come public entertainment type thing. Public can come and have a bit of fun, obviously after signing a disclaimer, because there's a lot of liability involved in that sort of thing. So if you chop your fingers off in a table saw, it's not my problem. Yeah, anyway, apart from busy day at work and crazy weather, I just thought I'd have a look at I'd have a look for documents that can tell me exactly what I need to do for Roadworthy, and I found this one. This is through vicroads.gov.au. I'd suggest anyone has a look at it. I'll post the link in the description. If you're interested in the kind of stuff we have to do, which is basically bend over backwards and lube up, because it is not fun. And there are actually some contradictions in this document, like the windscreen bit about chips on the windscreen. My Ford failed its windscreen for less than what they have printed in here. And the other thing was actually quite funny, because my 85 or 86 Skyline would be perfectly fine with no speedometer in it. But if it had a chip windscreen or an unbolted down spare tyre, it would have failed. So it's kind of funny. Where is it? Yeah, got vision area, stuff about laminated windscreens and chips and that sort of stuff. Obstruction to view, devices obstructing the windscreen like big tachometers, boy racer tachometers and stuff like that. Visual display unit's the other interesting thing. It can be used as a driver's aid, but for navigational, examples, closed circuit TV, security cameras, dispatch systems, navigational or intelligent highway and vehicle system equipment. So yeah, you could use it for monitoring temperatures, pressures, that sort of thing. Like I want a readout that'll tell me transmission temperature, line pressure in an auto, oil pressure and temperature, that sort of stuff in the engine, drive shaft RPMs, differential, whatever. Just proper instruments, like the kind of thing you'd find on an aircraft. But you can't use it for on-the-go computer or anything like that. Even if it's just running Winamp or something like that, that's not allowed. Handrails for buses, motorhomes. This does cover pretty much everything. You need a functional horn, fair enough. You need functional lights, which is fair enough. I don't have a problem with the common sense stuff like tyres and brakes and things like that, but still a lot of it's kind of bullshit. So yeah, and people reckon we're too lax on our bloody roadworthy standards. Come on. Yeah, windscreen and windows, that's always interesting. Exhaust, emission control, We don't really have to do a smog check. We don't get the bloody probe up the tailpipe like they do in some countries and states. But you still got to have no leaks, that sort of thing, no obvious leaks. Good working silencers and mufflers. So yeah, it's well worth having a look at. You've got brake lining material, thicknesses, brake stopping distance. Vehicle can't veer over to one side more than a specific amount when under brakes. Yeah, tyres, that sort of stuff. Actual casing ratings, speed ratings, it all has to match and be within manufacturer specifications. Non-tubeless tyres must be fitted with tubes, retreads must be marked retreaded, that sort of thing. Wheel studs and nuts must be in good condition, not stretched or damaged. Road wheels, again, you can't have ones that have been cut in the centre and widened with 2 welds. They can only have 1 weld or something like that. Yeah, so I was just going over that and just comparing it to what I have to do on the RAV4s. Suspension wise, I've got to do Blue's rear shocks. One of them's dark with oil and just the back end just bounces up and down pretty easy, whereas Betty's is rather stiff because she's got Monroe professional or heavy duty shocks, which is kind of pointless for a short wheelbase cabrio. It just makes the ride really choppy. But if anything, I might swap the 2 around. Put the heavy duties on the wagon and just get some normal highway town use shocks for the for Betty, the silver little cabrio. The main thing I was looking for was on soft tops because the back window is quite opaque. Old clear vinyl goes very opaque when it gets dirty and washed a few times and the salt spray from being near the sea starts eating it. I haven't found any info on that, so if anyone's been through a Roadworthy in Victoria or even any state, just let me know what they do with convertible tops where the windows are getting a bit cloudy. Obviously the driver's door window and the windscreen and the passenger side door window are usually glass and they have to be clear and visible. You're able to see through them, like no more than 75% on the tint. Or I think 25% restriction of visibility, 75% actual light getting through. But as far as the rear window, I know they don't require working demister and they don't require, I don't know if they require a working washer, but they, yeah, they weren't saying anything about soft top windows or that sort of thing, like clear vinyl that's gone a bit bad. So anyway, hope you enjoy it and thanks for watching. Check out the document if you want to see what we've got to do. I don't think this is 100% up to date, even though it says December 2012. I think there are still some more clauses that they've been putting in there.